In case you may have noticed, we do have a different background. Now, since I'm going to be talking about a different plan, I decided to change location and change my clothes. So deal with it. Okay. Anyway, we're going to be talking now about the Unilevel plan. Remember I was saying that every plan has its strength and weakness. There's no such thing as a plan that covers everything. Compensation plan I'm talking about. The stair-step plan, the strength is the people who take it seriously really make a lot of money. The people who go full-time with it make a lot of money. The disadvantage of the stair-step plan is it's very unforgiving. Okay, and that's the reason why the attrition rate is so high. Many people drop out because it's really, really difficult to make a lot of money. Okay, and this is why, naturally, it's difficult to make money, period, with the stair-step plan. Okay, now this is why they came together now and developed another plan, which is called the Unilevel plan. Okay, the strength of the Unilevel plan is it's easier to make money, it's more forgiving. Okay, but the weakness is you can't make as much money as somebody who is working the stair-step or the breakaway plan. Okay, let me explain how that works. Okay, the Unilevel plan works this way. Let's just go with an example of 4 levels deep, so that it doesn't, the diagram doesn't get too big. All this means is, when you sponsor someone, this guy is your first level, this guy is your second level. When these people sponsor, this is your third level, and when these people sponsor, that's the 4th level. Okay. Now, of course, there's 4-level Unilevel plans. There's 5 levels, 6 levels, 8 levels. I think the most I've seen is 12 levels. Okay. And again, for illustration point purposes, we're only going to be talking about 4 levels. Okay. So in other words, you will receive overriding commissions up to the 4th level. Okay, a 5-level compensation plan, you'll receive overriding commissions up to the 5th level, and 6th level, so forth and so forth. Now let's say you get 10%, 10% overriding, 10% overriding, 10% overriding on the volume of each level. Okay, which is good. Okay, the advantage of a Unilevel plan, as opposed to a breakaway plan, is no matter how big these groups get, no matter how much volume they do, they don't break away from you. In other words, when you sponsor 3 people, those 3 people will always be under you. Okay, their sales volume will always be under you. Remember, in the stair-step plan, when they get to a certain level, they break away and they bring their volume with them. This doesn't happen with the Unilevel. Okay. However, when they get to the 5th level, okay, these guys, you don't make anything from there anymore because it's past the 4th level. Now let's go in multiples of 3. Let's say, you know, this is 3, 9, 27, 81, and 243. Okay, and then I think here this is 729. You know, if they go down in multiples of 3, this will be 729. Okay, the problem with the Unilevel plans, okay, is it cuts you off here. Okay, basically it cuts you off from your big volume. Because no matter what you say, a group of 1,000 people will always do more volume than a group of 81 people. Okay, so again, there's the strength and the weakness. The strength is they never break away from you. They will always be your downlines. They'll always be in your group. The volume will always be credited to you. But the problem is the big volume, which happens way below the level that you're accorded. Okay, that's where the big volume happens. You're cut off from there. Okay, now please don't think that companies are being unfair when they cut off. All companies, all payment systems have to have a cutoff. Okay, in this particular case, the cutoff is here. So I just want to issue this as a word of caution. Beware of people or companies that say that, oh, here in this company we pay up to infinity. Okay, that simply cannot happen. Okay, and I'm just going to draw a very simple illustration. If this was the retail price, okay, let's say $10 is the retail price of a product, or let's say 100, okay. Let's say the company has to have a profit, let's say of 20%, okay, and then let's say overhead, you know, products, overhead, rent, utility, let's say it's at 30%, okay. So in other words, $20 of this is the profit of the company, $30 of the $100 goes for the overhead. Okay. Now no, it's just supposed to be 50%. Now the balance of 50%, that's what goes into the commission system. Okay? And that's all that can go into the commission system. Now, let me ask you, how many times can you split up the 50%? Can you split this up infinity times? You just can't. Okay, that's why I'm saying, when somebody tells you that our plan pays up to infinity, it just cannot happen because it's impossible to slice up a pie infinity times. There has to be a cutoff somewhere. Okay, in this particular case, the cutoff is 50%. And that's the reason why there's a cutoff here. Okay, because companies can't keep paying infinity because then they'll go broke. Okay, with the stair-step system that I showed earlier, the cutoff is when people break away from you. Okay, and they bring their volume away from you. Okay, so this is now the stair-steps, this is the Unilevel system. Okay.
This time, it's a Unilevel MLM pay plans. It works different. Uni meaning one, everyone that you sponsor goes on your first level like this. Unilevel pay plans normally pay us between 5 and 8 levels. This can be pretty powerful, even with 5 people on your front line. Your first level of distributors are called your front line. Now if they duplicate what you did, that would put 25 people on your second level, 125 people on your third level, and levels are also called generations in MLM, 625 people on your fourth level, and 3,125 people on your fifth level. That's a total of 3,905 people in your organization that you're going to get paid on. Now let's say MLM company XYZ has a monthly auto-ship of $200. That would mean that there's $781,000 worth of business volume flowing through your network. Even if this company only paid 5% per generation, this would mean that you would be getting monthly royalty checks of $39,050 each month.